morning, chieftains, and welcome to your weekly school news source, Pride in the Tribe.
I am still Derek, and this is still Shane.
Those are true.
And this is your Clairemont student news for the week of October 8th. All of you were given a federal survey card last week, and the school gets money based on how many of them we fill out. So be sure to complete them and turn them into the office.
Seniors, you also need to start filling out your graduation packages. They were handed out at the senior assembly 2 weeks ago. Don't procrastinate. Johnston's will be here at the quad at lunch again on Thursday. If you didn't drop off your completed packets last week, then here's another chance to do so.
This week we have a new edition of Counseling Corner, where you will find out everything your counselors want you to know. Seniors, are you struggling to write your college applications?
Yes.
Have you put off writing them until now and don't know what to do?
Yes.
Well, you are in luck because there's
Thank
a college application and financial aid workshop coming up on October 10th that can help you. The counselors would also like to remind you, seniors, that the class of 2019 Parent Night is on October 17th. It will be held from 5 to 7 in the AOB Trading Room. The meeting will address important topics like applying to college, financial aid, scholarships, and requesting letters of recommendation. Also, SAT prep is right around the corner. Prep classes will also be held in the AOB Trading Room after school on October 17th and 18th from 2:15 to 3:15. In addition, ACT prep will be happening in the AOB Trading Room on October 25th from 2:15 to 3:15. Remember, seniors, the latest you can take the SAT or ACT and have your scores included in your college apps is in December. So now is the time to study up. And juniors, it's never too early to start prepping.
In addition to the financial aid workshop, October 10th is also my birthday, which is far more important.
Yes.
All right, so Derek, that was a lot of information, but here's even more. Fifth period is starting in October. It's an after-school course to catch you up on credits and classes you may have failed. Check with your counselors if you think you may need a fifth period. Especially for you seniors, taking a fifth period could be the difference between walking and not graduating in time.
Speaking of seniors, we know it can be hard to adjust to a new school with harder classes, so we sent Nirvana and Ricardo to ask some seniors advice they may have for freshmen. Let's see what the seniors had to say.
Hi, I'm Nirvana Martinez from CSN. I'm here with Fernando. Fernando, what advice do you have for freshmen?
So an advice that I have for freshmen is for staying in school and doing their work.
Hey, Annette, what advice do you have for freshmen?
Don't vandalize at school, especially in the bathroom, because people are trying to poo in peace.
Hi, I'm with Jonathan Coronado. What advice do you have for freshmen?
Advice for freshmen would be don't be like me, don't get in trouble. Just go to class, be more spirited in school. School spirit is big here.
Hi, Leah. What advice do you have for freshmen?
Well, I think it's really important to stay, motivated, because I didn't personally stay as motivated as I could have freshman year, and that always comes back to you when you're in sophomore and junior and you don't know what you're doing because you didn't pay attention in that one class you should have. So definitely motivation is key.
So I'm Nirvana Martinez from CSN. Thank you for watching, and tune us next time.
Well, thank you, Nirvana. That was very helpful, and I hope you freshmen found that enlightening. So as most of you may have heard, we have a new vice principal on our campus who will be joining us alongside Mr. Williams. We would like to welcome Mrs. Thomas to our campus. If you see her in the halls, don't be afraid to say hi. Moving on to ASB announcements. Chieftains, if you are in a club and are looking to fundraise, you must turn in a fundraising request form to ASB or you will be fundraising illegally. Again, the penalty for fundraising illegally is death. If you want to start a club, get club paperwork into room 115. You only need 3 members to start a club, so get on it. Also, seniors are selling $1 chocolate bars for ASB, and besides selling chocolate, seniors are also working on their FAFSA.
ASB is currently brainstorming and getting things figured out for Winter Wonderland and our winter dance. Have any ideas regarding the theme for the dance? Let us know. Also, the official ASB Instagram is at CHS Tribe Vibe. If there's anything you want posted on your club or event on campus, feel free to message this account to get your activity some attention. Also, there's the PSAT on October 10th.
Still my birthday. As you all know, homecoming was a few weeks ago. We sent out Anne-Marie Maskalenko to meet and talk to some very interesting alumni who attended Clairemont High generations before us.
There's a football game going down at Clairemont tonight, but this isn't any old game.
Tonight's the homecoming game of the year, and there are so many people here. But tonight, the stands aren't just packed with students, but also alumni who've been coming back to cheer on the Chieftains for years, and some even decades. I'm here with Steve Lyons from class of 1965. So could you please tell us a little bit about your days at Clairemont?
Well, Clairemont was a very, very crowded school then. We had 500 students in the senior class and probably about the same in the 11th and 10th. So it was probably 1,500 students. It was a very crowded campus. The campus actually today looks much nicer. It was a brand new school then. It was only 5 years old. But with the stadium and things like this, it's really as good or better than it was.
Thank you very much. We're so happy to have people like you who come back to support us.
You're welcome. It's great. Good luck. Go Chiefs.
I'm here with Dan from class of 1967. Dan, could you please tell us a little bit about your days at Clairemont, what you're involved in, and how you liked it?
I thought it was the funnest time of my life. I didn't know that at the time. Looking back on it, it was a wonderful time to be around friends every day, and knowing that I was going to see them the next day and the next day and the next day. And I suppose that's what I miss the most, is not seeing my good friends for many years any longer, except for the few that I'm with tonight.
Definitely. All right. Thank you for coming back and supporting us. We really appreciate having you. Anne-Marie Maskalenko, CSN News.
Wow. It is crazy to hear how different Clairemont was back then compared to today. Next up, we got Juan with the sports.
Juan, tell us what you got.
Thank you, Shane. Here's this week's rundown. Tomorrow, girls tennis takes on UC here at Clairemont. Girls volleyball is also here taking on Mira Mesa in the gym. Also, boys water polo plays high tech here at the Clairemont Community Pool. So please make sure to stop by and cheer on your fellow Chieftains. On Wednesday, girls field hockey play against Mira Mesa away at their house. On Thursday, boys varsity water polo has an invitational in Huntington Beach. Girls and boys cross country have a city league cluster at Morley Field. Also, girls volleyball have an away game against San Diego High. Girls tennis also has an away match against Christian on Friday. Boys varsity water polo continues their Huntington Beach invite, and girls varsity volleyball has a Monte Vista tournament. Also on that day, football takes on Hoover at their house. Finally on Saturday, boys water polo will continue and end their invitational at Huntington Beach. Okay, that's all for sports. Back to you, Shane.
Thanks, Juan, for that sports report. Teachers and students, thank you for tuning in and watching our show. We put in work so you could stay informed.
Yes. Catch us again next week with all the news and views from Clairemont High School from your Clairemont Student News team.